always get marked absent at night school? Oh yeah? Well, your mama's so bald-headed that she gotta roll her hair up to the right.
She wanted to pick that one.
Oh, your mama's just big, black, and bald-headed. They just plain ugly. You got a big old black and greasy cornbread and neck bone looking mama. Your mama about as black as the bottom of a southern country skillet. She got all the tight naps pulling on her head. Your mama so nappy that she got a constant headache. She need to do something about all of that. She probably can't afford to get her hair fixed. She need to go shoplifting and steal her one of them do-it-yourself kitchen perms from the grocery store. Man, your mama just in bad shape. Where did your father find her ghetto-looking ass anyway? Man, I'm not gonna mess up like your father did. I'm gonna find me a good-looking woman. She's gonna be light-skinned with light eyes. She can't be black at all or burnt-looking. This shit real. Y'all need to dig it. You don't even think this really how niggas think.
Right.
I'm getting lighter than your mama. My wife is gonna be mixed. My wife is gonna have long, straight hair all the way down to her butt. Since she is gonna be mixed, her hair is gonna be naturally straight. She ain't gonna have no problems with naps like your mama does. My mama gonna have that good hair. All of my kids gonna have that good hair too. Naturally curly. My wife ain't gonna be all that happy like your mama. She gonna be skinny like the white girls on TV and in the magazines. Hey, and if I go to college, I could probably pull me one of the white girls for a wife. I heard that them college white girls love them brothers, especially if they play basketball and football. Okay, so did the language of the preceding several paragraphs sound familiar to you? Did that sound like the opinions of somebody you know? Did that sound like the opinions of yourself? Have you ever made statements simply to those? I used to think like back in the days of extreme ignorance, I was obviously a brain-dead, devil-damned fool with no knowledge of truth itself. All people were directly and indirectly taught to hate their natural black selves. Black is bad. Wear white to weddings and black to funerals. Devil's full cake is black and angel's full cake is white. If I know something bad about you, I could blackmail you. You can tell a little white lie, but you better not tell a big bold black lie. Our people were conditioned to hate everything about themselves that was naturally black. We hate our black beauty because we were taught to define our beauty according to those white, Anglo, Caucasian, European, westernized beauty standards. So this means that anything less than blue eyes and blonde hair is considered less than beautiful. The further you get away from blonde hair and blue eyes, the uglier you get. This is what we were taught. This means that that means if you got black eyes, black hair, and black skin, you're already the ugliest thing on the planet. Well, if this is true, why are those crazy white folks laying out in the middle of the sun trying to get their skin darker?
Period.
When they gonna get nothing, when they gonna get nothing but skin cancer? How in the hell do they plan to conquer the universe and run from the sun at the same time, silly fools? Your blackness is hated around the world, but most of all, it's hated by you. You want the blue contact lenses so that you can look more like a blue-eyed people that hung your black ass from a tree. You want light skin so that you can look more like the people who murdered hundreds of millions of your black foreparents and dumped them into the Atlantic Ocean between Africa and America with 3 Ks. You must want straight long hair like a white woman, even though she was the one left horny and lonely, while her own savage white husband was in the slave quarters raping one of them, his black nappy-haired slaves. Why you want to look like these psychotic, murderous, cold-blooded, rapist motherfuckers? Yes, I said rapist motherfuckers, and that's no slip of the tongue. I'm just telling you the truth. Rapist motherfucker. A motherfucker is an individual who's a fucker of mothers. A white man is a historical fucker of mothers around the world. A historical rapist. He was the fucker of your foremothers. And the fucker of my foremothers. This is why we come in so many different shades of black now. The blood of the blood of this rapist. Motherfuckers in all of us. You don't even forget it. Don't you ever forget it. Don't you ever forget how we got here. You know what I'm saying? If somebody raped you tonight and they had on green sweater, would you go out tomorrow and purchase a whole
green sweatsuit?
Would you purchase a whole wardrobe full of green sweaters to look just like the person that raped you? Hell no. You wouldn't do such a crazy thing. So why do you bend over backwards to look like the people who historically murdered and raped your foremothers and continuously raped your motherland of all its mineral riches? You are just as crazy as they are. And where do you think the word motherfucker came from? Where do you think it came from? Here are your original people of the universe trying to look like original motherfuckers. And don't think that I'm being vulgar. Because your white slave master has earned that title. The original motherfucker. Yes, I'm talking to all the sisters out there. I don't blame you for your ignorance of the past. But now that you know the truth, let the truth make you free. Let the truth make you free. At the so-called beauty shop appointment on Saturday. Now that you know the truth, why would you keep on burning your scalp? Why would you keep on frying your hair? Why do you keep on bleaching your hair and dyeing it into a lighter color? Why would you continue to put harmful chemicals on your scalp while knowing all the time that your scalp has pores? Have you ever thought for a second that these chemicals can get into your pores and therefore into your system? If they do, then what vital organ might the chemicals get into? It is first. Is it your brain? Have you ever thought about that? Have you ever thought about the reason that the doctors tell you not to put chemicals in your hair during pregnancy? Maybe it is because the chemicals can get in your system and harm your unborn child. If the chemicals can affect the health of your child, do you think that the same chemicals can affect your own health? Think about it. After hearing this truth, don't continue being the same slave mentality, having a nigga that you were yesterday. Open your beautiful black eyes and be beautiful black gods and beautiful black goddesses that you were born to be. Don't run around here trying to look like historical enemies. All of these black women running around looking crazy with these temporary permanents in their heads. Your straight hair is temporary, but you're permanently broke because you are trying to get your hair fixed every 2 weeks as if it was broken in the first place. Don't try to fix what ain't broken. Who told you that your hair was broken anyway? Stop looking like fools while white folks just laughing at you because you're trying to look like them. You are making a fool of yourself. If you saw the majority of the white women out here trying to make their hair nappy, you would think that they were crazy. What if white women all of a sudden started spending close to $1,000 a year individually on chemicals to make their hair nappy? And how much you spend a year trying to make your hair, so-called broken hair, fixed? What if white women started spending all their money trying to get braids, dreadlocks, twists, and just basic naps because they wanted to look more like you? Wouldn't you look at them as if they were crazy? And that's exactly what people is doing though. White people alone, I looked at this girl like crazy. She got blue yarn in her hair. She wanted 6 cornrows, and she was white. And I'm like, why you got this dumbass hair in your hair, right? She went to an Instagram hairstylist and was mad at the hairstylist that the hair didn't stay in because you don't have fucking nappy hair. All right, all these beautiful black women running around here looking crazy with these temporary perms and shit. You know what I'm saying? But listen to this. If you saw the majority of white women out here trying to make their hair nappy, you would think that was crazy, right? What if a white woman all of a sudden started spending $1,000 to do it all year long? You know what I'm saying? What if white women started spending all their money trying to get braids and dreadlocks and all of that, right? So wouldn't you look at them as if they were crazy? So don't you think that they look at you crazy? They would look at you like fools, doing foolish things. And you do look like fools doing foolish things since everybody got wool in their hair. You know what I'm saying? So, my dear sisters, please be your black self. and keep your natural black beauty, because God didn't make a mistake. God didn't make a mistake when He making you strong, bold, beautiful naps, all opposed to weak, lip, and lifeless strands of hair. Your Creator made you beautifully, naturally unique. You know what I mean? The Bible says you are fearfully and wonderfully made, but your Creator wanted you black. Okay, I know the scripture. You know what I'm saying? Natural beauty to stand out amongst the peoples of the world. God is trying to tell you something about your uniqueness. Have you ever noticed that all the peoples around the world have lip, straight hair, white, yellow, brown, and some jet black people have straight lip hair? But why did the God make the hair of your tribe of the people unique? Nobody has unique textured beauty hair, but what is the God trying to say? Why does the Bible describe Jesus as having hair like lamb's wool? In the book of Revelations, black skin and hair like dried raisins. Why does God want to make that uniqueness of hair more than clear to us? The God didn't make a mistake by making our beauty supernatural. When we dance, it comes natural to us. You know what I'm saying? It's a supernatural to white folks. You know what I mean? When we sing, it's natural to us, but it's a supernatural to white folks. When we talk slang, it comes natural to us, but it's a supernatural to white folks. How we devise new words for communication on a daily basis? How we survived in a society under centuries of oppression and natural things for us. The white folks think that it's supernatural how we have survived all of these centuries. We're not understanding that we're on supernatural shit. And the white people is just some natural shit. We went from natural and they think we're supernatural. I mean, the God didn't make any mistake by making our beauty supernatural. How we survived all these